sorry. Hello, and thank you for stopping by a darker but outside with the patio lights review from Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel YouTube. Thomas Metal 75 is here with David. We have a campfire going out that way, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. I reviewed the East Meets West IPA, which is the collaboration from the Beer Camp series with Sierra Nevada and Treehouse. I'm going to do an international one from the Beer Camp series. It is from the Mikkeller brewery, which I believe is in Denmark. This is their chai-style iced tea. Dave is intrigued. I have no clue what to think. Ale brewed with lactose, orange peel, black tea, tamarind, and star anise. Back of the bottle, you can't even see it, says 7.2% alcohol by volume. Packaged 4/20/2017. Denmark's Mikkeller's brewery is famous for pushing the boundaries of beer. So when we decided to partner, we knew the result would be a wild ride. This beer was inspired by the classic chai iced tea. It's rich and sweet and rich, with warming spice notes and delicate fruit flavors that maintain a drinkability from the use of black tea in the finish. The website says, I'm not going to read their description, but they say it is 7.2% alcohol by volume, bitterness is 12, amber is the color, Mandarina, Bavaria, and Tettnanger hops for the finishing, Magnum for the bittering hops, Pilsner wheat, puffed red rice, oats, and acidulated malts. They use lactose, sweet orange peel, star anise, tamarind, and Ceylon black tea. And again, Mikkeller is out of the country of Denmark. So Dave's going to have a little taste. He's got another beer for the fire, but he's going to have a little taste of this beer. So I will pour a little bit of the beer out for Dave. I'll drink most of it, though.
Thank you.
We'll give him a little taste sample so you can see the color. In some light, the color is a dark amber orangey color in our light. That's what I would say about that. And here it is in my glass. Again, I would say it's a dark amber orangey color, right, Dave?
I agree with that.
And it has the kind of a bone white colored eggshell maybe head on it.
I agree with that.
It might hold a little bit of lacing there, right?
Not too much of a head, though. It dissipates pressure relatively pretty quickly.
My glass is going to hold, it's an IPA glass, so I don't know what style they call this, but it has an etching, so it's going to hold a little bit of the carbonation in the lacing in the head. So let's get a smell of the Mikkeller Beer Camp from Sierra Nevada Thai-style iced tea. Does it smell like iced tea?
I can smell the iced tea.
There's like a, there's definitely a...
It's the faint aroma that an iced tea usually provides, which I'd say it's very much mirror image to what
There's definitely oranges in there, I'm going to say that. And I'm definitely getting the licorice, the black licorice star anise, or the anise sort of a note to it. And there's definitely, for me, an overall spicy note. Or spiced.
But is it overwhelming to like the iced tea kind of feel to it? I smell, because I feel like the iced tea is usually kind of overriding.
I think the star anise and that black licorice flavor is primarily what I get out of it. I can get that black tea note. I can get the
tea note. It's what's
I can get the cold iced tea note, black iced tea note from it.
Yep,
and there is an underlining sweetness to the whole thing. There's not really a general maltiness or a general hoppy note that I get. Maybe there's an underlining sweetness with the black tea there, but...
Well, you'd normally expect something like a chai tea or chai tea dash would be a little bit sweet too as well, so...
I'm getting a little bit of that, so your general tea notes with some of the black licorice and some spiced notes. Other than that, that's kind of what I get. And you want to try this one, Dave?
I mean, the first thing I probably would say is overwhelming. It's just... It doesn't override the smell. It's like something you crack open too. It's like the booze coming and pouring out of it too.
Yeah, it's 7.2%, and I get almost no boozy notes out of it right now.
I'd say more of the chai tea kind of like notes what I usually kind of just pick up immediately.
So Mikkeller, Sierra Nevada, chai style iced tea, weird beer variety. Let's see what you did, Mikkeller. Let's see what you did, Sierra Nevada. Cheers.
Ooh.
Dave, what was your reaction there?
Well, here's the thing. When I tried exactly, I tasted a little bit of the chai tea, but yeah, the licorice note too as well. I think it was something that's definitely well pronounced when you try it.
Definitely a lot of, I'm going to say the two big things which they mentioned right over there where the bottle is. I definitely notice the star anise, not star anise, that anise licorice note, and a lot of orange peels, what I'm noticing right up front. I'm noticing a good fruity note. To me, that's being attributed to an orange, or the orange peel that they talk about.
Fruity licorice kind of feel to it. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Like, not too overwhelmingly blown out of proportion to as well, but like it's subtle enough where it does make the impact that you know it's there.
It has the finish of a nice black tea, like the normal kind of an iced tea, black tea that you get. I'm noticing that flavor. There is a little bit of a sweetness underneath it. I don't, unless you can detect it for me, I don't really notice much of a maltiness, nor do I really notice a whole bunch of a hoppy flavor out of it.
Hoppiness, no whatsoever. I think that's been picking my brain too as well. It's like, it's the maltiness, or like just kind of the unsugary kind of feel to it that I'm kind of picking up on it.
There's definitely a lot of different spiced elements to it that sometimes people that like teas, even the hot teas, can get out of teas. Which, if you really, really like your teas, or you're a really big tea drinker, I think this beer is going to really, really be something that you're going to enjoy a lot. For me, it's got a little bit too much of a spicy, orangey note to be something that I like. When I drink tea, or if I drink an iced tea, I like plain old black tea. I like just the black tea brewed with some ice in it, chill it down, and it's really drinkable. I normally don't drink teas with sugar at all, or nor do I really drink coffee with sugar at all.
I'm a little bit different from you in this case. You know, for coffee, I can drink straight black, no problem. Tea, however, you know, I like to sweeten a little bit up to it. I put some sugar and some milk into it.
You know, to be honest, I got to be really honest about that. You know, I treat hot teas differently than I want to drink iced tea. I think Dave's actually maybe more correct to how I actually like to drink tea, so I apologize on that. You know, I do like a cream or a milk in the tea, and if it's just a little bit too bland, I might add just a little bit of the splash of the sugar. But I don't really like overly sugary iced tea, nor do I like really overly sugary teas, hot teas, or hot coffees.
Yeah.
If it's got flavorings to it, that's when I will add the sugar to it. But I think anybody that really likes tea, or is into the tea drinking scene, or can take tea leaves or tea extracts or whatever it is to make tea and brew it in water, so I think they're going to really like this beer.
You know, for me, and I'll be the first one to say it, because I don't disagree with you too many times, Tommy Boy. However, in this case, I have to disagree.
That's fine.
The reason being is that, you know, when I try this actually beverage, you know, I pick up the tea notes, but I pick up a little bit of that dirty licorice kind of feel to it.
I agree.
Maybe that's just not so much because what I was kind of going for, like kind of got a new Founders like breakfast or something like that. Kind of more like the breakfast kind of feel that I'm kind of looking for here. But I mean, this is kind of like maybe it's something I probably would buy immediately too as well. But you know, it's not something to deter me immediately from it.
Yeah.
But I guess the more important thing for me and my rating too as well. I mean, I'll be right up front about this. I'm probably not gonna give it as high as a rating as I'll tell you what right now. So.
I think this would be a higher rating. I can feel it right now. That this would be a higher rating. I had it in the refrigerator since last night. The beer can variety pack. I think this particular beer will be a little better towards room temperature. I think the spicier notes would work a little better towards the room temperature. I think I'm going to give it. Again, it's crisp, clean. It's pretty refreshing. I don't get a 7.2% heft out of it. I guess for me, I would give it a B-. It's definitely better than just average. So maybe around an 82 out of 100. I have no clue what the style is. I'd have to look up on maybe Beer Advocate.